need to talk about something pretty serious. I never expected to ever have to talk about this, especially at this point in my life, but here we are. So obviously, as many of you guys know, your information can be found all over the internet. Someone, well, I should say multiple people, have found my address online and have sent me stuff in the mail. Now, some of it's good, most of it's good and cool. This particular one, not so cool. And I guess I might as well just frickin' talk about it. I was opening up packages about 2-3 weeks ago, and thankfully I was opening this one upside down, because I do that with a lot of boxes, especially if it's on camera, because I don't want anyone seeing my shipping labels and my address on top. And it's easier to just open it upside down than to rip the shipping label off and do all that. So if I open this box from the top, I've never seen this before in my life. I would have ripped the flap open, it would have lit a match, and it would have lit a fuse on something that would have went boom. Blows my mind that I can't even feel safe in my own home anymore. Yeah, obviously I got lucky and I could take care of it, took it out back, and you know, had a little fun. But if that were to happen and something went crazy in the garage, that could have made quite the mess. And it definitely, if any of the cars were in here, it would have been pretty damaging. So that just, I don't understand the amount of hate I've gotten after building this car. It doesn't really make sense to me. I'm just trying to do something a little different, something cool, something I've envisioned for a long time. And there's just a lot of people out there that are in my messages, in my comment sections, at my front doorstep that are just sending hate, which I don't really listen to, but when it gets to this point, now I have to do something about it. So yes, it's being taken care of, and if it happens again, it's just going to continuously, you know, be more consequential, and I'll continue ramping up what I do. This time I didn't really know what to do, so I took it out back and lit the thing. It's just wild. We'll talk more about it in a second, but it brings me to something really special and something I'm really excited about, and it's just kind of perfect timing, and that is the sponsor of this video, which is Aura. I know I'm not the only one who has had their information stolen by hackers online. In fact, over 2.9 billion records were stolen from national public data, which essentially gives personal information to employers and others doing background checks. These stolen records include your full name, your address, your date of birth, your phone number, most importantly your social security number, and all of this information is online due to hackers putting it out there for free. We've never been more vulnerable online than we are right now. Thankfully, I'm not too worried about it anymore, as I started using Aura. Aura monitors all your personal data, including your social security number, across billions of data points, like the dark web, public court records, that kind of stuff, and they'll alert you with potential identity theft. They'll also give you up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario occur. The app makes everything so simple, providing all sorts of security features to keep you safe online. And guess what? Aura is giving you guys a 14-day free trial if you use my link aura.com/Brandon Schoenborn. In that short period of time, you'll be able to see if and where your data has been leaked online. I highly recommend this to everyone because not only is national public data not going to do anything to help you, they probably won't even face any repercussions for the leaks. I'm not going to leave myself or my family vulnerable to data breaches, and if you guys want to protect yourself as well, head over to aura.com/Brandon Schoenborn and get 2 weeks for free. Thanks to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Well, it's a few days later now. I tried to keep it seamless by wearing the same shirt, but my haircut probably gives it away. Either way, I don't really want to talk about the hate stuff too much. It's just annoying that we have to deal with stuff like that. I don't really even understand it. Like, just trying to do something a little different. Yeah, obviously there's more efficient ways to make power, but this is cool. And this is what I always wanted to do, and I did it. So, sorry to anyone I hurt by doing a twin turbo Subaru. I mean, whatever. I really don't care. It's my car. I can do what I want to it. Anyways, in this video, I took 2 coworkers for rides in the hatch with the new setup. First ride, she's super into roller coasters, so she was all for it. Second ride, my buddy Adam, he's ridden in the car on the previous setup, never on this setup, obviously. So both of them, we did 5th gear pulls, and yeah, thing rips. So let's jump into that, and then I got a pretty big announcement at the end of the video. All right. She's pretty noisy. Still got AC though.
Hey, that's something.
What's the fastest car you've been in?
I have no idea.
A Honda Civic?
No.
So the way this turbo kit's kind of set up, my last one was really quick. As soon as you get on it, power's pretty much there and it'll throw you right back in the seat. This one is a lot more linear because I have 2 turbos, takes a lot longer to spool them up. So it's very, very linear. So you're gonna feel it, like I'll be on the gas to the floor and it'll take a second. Once it starts building boost, you'll feel it. It's gonna slowly put you back in the seat. And from there, you just enjoy the ride.
Nice.
Once it goes, it's just gonna pull. So I'll probably just do like a 3-4, 3rd gear, 4th gear, and then let off whenever you want. So we'll go to Mexico though, because these roads ain't it.
Yeah, I thought you took us around based on your old.
Yeah, on the old setup. This one's a little more rowdy. I posted with this car doesn't really show how fast it is. Like I said, because it is really linear, it's very, you know, slow in the boost.
Yeah.
You can't tell because I'm so accustomed to it and I anticipate it. So like, obviously it's not going to throw me into the seat like it would with you. But once we add nitrous to the car and all that to help spool it a little faster, it'll be quick again eventually. On the first day we were tuning this thing with the new setup, I went out for one street hit at night. It was dark and my tuner convinced me to go do it, and I was coming up to this light and there was a big accident right in this intersection, and I was downshifting and it backfired and popped and threw a massive fireball out the hood in front of all the cops in this intersection. I was like, the one time it does that.
Yeah. Did they say anything?
No, they just kind of like grinned and just waved me on. That's pretty comical.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate timing. Alright, you ready? Never done a 5th gear pull before. I just did it with you. That was, what's the fastest you've ever been in a car?
Not like 110 or something normal fast.
Okay, well, my speedometer goes to 160, and it...
Oh, wow. You're gonna see the lights just like blurring as we went by.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, it's super smooth, right?
Yeah,
like you feel it start to kick in, and then you're just going.
Yeah.
This is the road you're doing on?
This is Mexico, yeah. Yeah, that's the sign entering Mexico. Alright, so you ready? And yeah, that's honestly like, I don't want to say it's slower than it was before, because it's not. It's deep and faster, but it used to be probably more terrifying because it was quick and throw you in the seat and go.
Yeah, that was definitely the fastest speed I've ever traveled on land. What the hell? Well, good job, man. Good job on building this. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny watching everyone comment like how slow it is, because you can't tell in the video.
Right.
When I showed you the video, it doesn't look that fast.
I don't know. I mean, right, like when you're doing these like reaction videos, it looks fast based on your passengers.
The passenger, yeah, I like play it off nonchalant because I'm so focused and everything.
Right. Right.
Like the car really needs nitrous, because you could probably feel it between shifts. It like dog for a little bit in the next gear. That's because it's just falling out of boost because the turbos are, you know, so much.
Huh.
But nitrous should help that.
How does nitrous, what does nitrous do to 8 turbos?
So nitrous is like pretty much just oxygen. So you're adding extra oxygen into the engine,
Right.
which essentially it's just gonna help
It's
them
more of that
spool
forcing
faster.
more, yeah.
Yeah, you're just dumping more nitrous oxide in there.
Understood.
I'm not a scientist when it comes to that. I've never
Right.
ran nitrous, but I know it's like,
Fair.
it's just another power adder that I know it's adding extra oxygen into the engine, right behind the intake manifold. So it's like literally right there when you need it. So with the ECU that I'm going to run in the car, we can probably control it so that when I'm wide open throttle at a certain RPM, it knows to dump nitrous into the engine, and it's just going to automatically, like you'll feel it, it'll spool the turbos almost instantly, and it'll throw you right back in the seat.
It's amazing.
The only thing with nitrous is it's like very, very explosive.
Yeah, like it's associated with fire and flames and all that shit.
If you have like a backfire, a nitrous backfire,
Yeah.
the car will be toast. It'll blow everything apart. Yeah, and probably catch it on fire while it's at it. So it's very dangerous, but if you want to make big power, especially with this setup, you need it.
Thank you for doing that. That was awesome.
Yeah, man. And there you have it. That's probably pulls like freaking 400 and 401 on this engine. I don't know. I lost count a long time ago, but thing just keeps taking more and more abuse, and we're gonna give it more and more here very shortly. I'm excited to put nitrous and a fuel system in this car to get more efficiency, more potential out of these turbos. I think there's a lot left in the tank, so it's just time and money. That's all it is. But before I get to the announcement at the end of this video, I want to run through a quick montage and like a trip down memory lane of where we've come with this car in the last very short period of time, because I'm pretty proud of it, and because this is kind of the end of the series, I think it's cool to do. So yeah, enjoy this, and I'll see you guys at the end of it. so freaking cool, guys. This thing just came out so freaking good, and I'm so pumped. But I guess it's time to announce that I'm kind of stepping away from YouTube for a little while, kind of, but not really. You guys know, a lot of you guys know that my full-time job is active Air Force, and I am deploying again. So, yeah, kind of sucks that I gotta leave y'all with this car that we just built, and I don't really have much content, you know, utilizing it, but it is what it is. We gotta go. So, I do have enough content. You know, I planned for this. I should have enough content to post once every 2 weeks or so for the next half a year. So I think we should be good. You know, I've been absolutely grinding out some customer cars, and a lot of them are recorded. I just slapped them on the hard drive and waited until the time came where I really needed that content, and here we are. So you guys are gonna see some Evo builds, 6466 Evo builds. We got an Eclipse build, quite a few builds I recorded, and you'll see the whole series on them. So hopefully all goes to plan. I can still edit over there and get it posted for you guys, because yeah, none of it's edited. It's just a bunch of raw clips on a hard drive backdating 6+ months ago. So you guys are probably gonna see some content of my personal cars from a long time ago. There's definitely some hatch stuff that was pre-turbo kit. There's some Evo stuff that was, you know, pre-paint, pre-build. Yeah, it should be interesting. That's pretty much where I'm gonna leave you guys for now. I guess the next video is gonna be the start of an Evo 10 build for a customer from South Dakota. And it was a good one. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I hope you still rock with me while I'm gone. Once we get back, we got a lot of plans for the hatch, a lot of plans for the Evo, and a lot of plans in general. So sorry I gotta go, but I love you guys. Thanks for all the support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace out. See y'all later.